like a very naturally like happy person, if that makes sense. Like I know in the podcast I'm always giddy. In videos I'm always smiling and I'm always happy. So I know that like this is I seem, but like I do go through a lot, and like mentally it is really like my mind is just fucked. Like it's just so like it's just on all the time, never stopping, you know. And I was working my entire like life since I was like 16 to try and be happy. I was like obviously I'm happy, but like I'm happy I have good friends, you know, I have good family, and like we have fun, I laugh. But like deep down, like fulfillment kind of thing, I'm never happy. And at the end of the day, when my head goes onto the pillow, I don't go there like, there's like, oh, it's like something in me, you know? So what I'm saying is like, that's the reason why I always try so hard with music and with YouTube and stuff. That's the reason why I've done all this stuff, because I can't like sit down, sit still, I have to do something. And ultimately in the relationship, that's what like changed, you know, like I'm continuing that mindset. I'm working in London all week to provide anyway. Yeah. But like also I'm still that person. Whereas like, not to speak on someone else's behalf, but that's not what everyone wants, you know. Some people do want a quiet, simpler life, you know. It was clear that like it was going like this. So like, and I'm like, if I can take away, and I wish I could just take away that part of me that needs to like go, because then I would have been happy and this would never happen, and I'd always be content, you know. But I just don't have that, and it breaks my heart I don't have that, because like I would be very happy with that. Not to get too emotional. And then what had happened was I had thought that what I needed in my life was like success with work and fulfillment with work, you know? So like I tried time and time again to be successful. And then what had happened was I got to a point where, this is when I was in London, and the Pokemon stuff was doing really well, and I was earning the most money I've ever earned in my life. I was getting like the most views on everything that I've ever had in my life. And then I still hadn't, nothing had changed. Like mentally, I had what I like wanted, or I had my goal, and then I got it, and nothing changed. I wasn't happy. So I was like, wait, why am I not happy? It makes no sense. Like, what I've been working for, I've achieved. Obviously, you can always do better, but like, and I wasn't happy. I was like, something's wrong. And also I looked at myself like, okay, I'm earning loads, but I'm not happy. And then I'd put on so much weight, and I was just not who I wanted to be, you know? And like, I didn't want to go out and hang and date with Laura and stuff, because like, I didn't want someone to recognize me, see me the way I was, and then be like, I didn't like it. It just made me feel uncomfortable. So I was letting her down by not going out and stuff and doing those things, you know. And like that was really hard. And you know, I'm better, and I'm improving now for sure. This last year I've done a lot good. I've done really well with like health and stuff. I was never putting myself first. I've never been putting myself first. Like, and I'll put other people first, which is fine. Obviously, like you want to always care for people. You want to do a lot for people. But like, if you don't put yourself first, then how can you be who you want to be? And then obviously when Harper was on the way, you know, I didn't want to be someone that she would grow up and see in the way I was, you know. I wanted her to see me as someone that she's proud of, and her dad, you know. And I know the potential that I have is someone that is that, you know, and who I really am, like deep down, is someone that she'll be like really proud of. And I was like, I don't want to be that person. So I was like, okay, I have to start putting myself first. And obviously, as I start putting myself first, that's when a lot of things can break down. But what